That's a great commercial right there. Good evening, folks. Welcome to the Game Reserve. My name is Jagger Newman. I'm the war in these parts, and tonight we are headed back into the world of Dreamland to check out the next game in the Kirby series, Kirby's Adventure. This game was released in 1993, and it's a sequel to the Game Boy game, Kirby's Dream Land. So, Kirby's Dream Land was a pretty popular game when it came out, with its simple gameplay and very charming graphics. It didn't take long for it to become a popular game on Nintendo's consoles. It was so popular, in fact, that it was decided that they wanted to make a Kirby game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Once again, Masahiro Sakurai, yes, the guy who did Super Smash Bros., was tapped to direct the game, and he wanted to address some issues that people had with the original Kirby game. So he and his team got to work. And even though this was the twilight of the SNES's, the twilight of the NES's years, the SNES was basically out at that point, and the N64 would be coming out soon. Kirby's Adventure would still go on to become a pretty big success, and a lot of the staples that we often associate with Kirby came about in this game. It's in a lot of ways where the series, as we know it, started. So much so that people actually don't seem to realize that the first Kirby game was the Game Boy game, Kirby's Dream Land. I can't tell you how many people I've met assume that Kirby's Adventure is the original Kirby game, but nope, it's the sequel. And some people might be wondering why I decided to play this. Seems like a random choice, especially after all the horror content I did in September and October. But the primary reason, Kirby Air Riders is coming out here soon, so I figured, why the hell not? Steffi's been wanting me to look at another Kirby game for a while now. I know Mr. Pokemon loves these too, so let's go ahead and get this started. The Star Song and Archie ready. Welcome to the stream, guys. Alright, so pretty great title screen, very colorful, very fitting with Kirby. And also, fun fact, this is the first time Kirby was actually in color, and there was a lot of debate as to what color Kirby would actually be. You know, the original Game Boy game, he was black and white, so color didn't really matter. Shigeru Miyamoto actually thought that Kirby should be yellow, but Masahiro Sakurai ended up going with pink with the red feet, which shocked a lot of people. But I think it's a good look for Kirby. It's very striking, and it gives him a unique look compared to other characters. I like it. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, every level has these little animations, and, you know, they're all adorable. Alright, so the story of Kirby's Adventure is that King DDD has stolen and broken the Star Rod, which controls dreams or something. So now Kirby has to go save him. First thing we always talk about are the controls. Kirby's movement feels pretty good. If you double-click the button, you can actually get him to run. Jump feels pretty good, it's got a nice fluid movement to it, and you can still puff yourself up to keep yourself in the air a little bit longer. And of course, you can suck things up by holding the B button, which is your primary form of defense. Now, I got something in my mouth now, I could just go ahead and shoot it at another enemy, but Kirby's Adventure introduces a brand new feature that has become iconic, and that is Kirby's copy ability. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize that Kirby didn't have his copy ability in the first game. And that was put into place primarily because one of the complaints people had with the original Kirby game was that it was too easy. And, you know, it was supposed to be easy. It was supposed to be a beginner's platformer. So Masahiro Sakurai didn't necessarily want to make it harder, so to speak. But he still wanted to encourage some experimentation with the gameplay. So what he came up with was the copy function, which he felt would add some replayability to the game. And it certainly does. I mean, for every enemy that you swallow, you get different abilities. So, I got Fire Breath now. Which doesn't have the same area of effect as the Plasma Beam, but still very useful. Yeah, the copy ability was just a brilliant piece of design on the part of Sakurai, and it has become a time-honored characteristic of the character. They even named the anime adaptation Right Back At Ya after that ability. Fireball. Oh, this is fun. Yeah, there's just so much added to this game with the power-up feature. So some people might be wondering what happens to the enemies when Kirby swallows them. Well, there actually is an explanation as to how Kirby's powers work. Evidently, when he swallows someone, they get teleported to another dimension within Kirby. And while they're there, Kirby can sort of astral project himself into that dimension and somehow draw out their power to use for himself. I have no idea if that's the official canon or that's just something that they made up for the anime. But it's just hilarious to me that there would be such a deep explanation to that. I kind of want Kirby's backstory to be an actual canon thing, because supposedly he's like a child who lost his parents in war. Oh. Wait. Oh, I'm invincible! Gongala! Definitely some slowdown in there when things get busy. I definitely want this guy. Alright, let's roll out. That's awesome. Oh, the door's right here. Let's go for it again. Yeehaw! Man, this game has great pacing. Oh, cool, it's Meta Knight. I think he was introduced in this game as well. Oh! I'm disappointed we didn't get to fight Meta Knight, but what are you gonna do? There we go. Now we're rolling. Oh. Almost took myself out there. It's getting a little busy in here. Oh no! Yeah, how you like that? Yeah. Now we got it. That rotating effect is actually really cool, too. Okay, watch out for rocks. And sparky things. What's this do? Oh, I think I know what this does. Kinda clunky, but satisfying. Oh, I should be good at this. I am a cowboy. Ha! Ah, I wasn't fast enough. I wish I could keep the hat, though. Okay, one down. There we go. Alright, and I think that'll do it for Kirby's Adventure tonight. Alright, so Kirby's Adventure, it's actually a really fun game. Yeah, it is primarily a beginner's platformer, but what I like about it compared to the original Kirby is that they do add a respectable amount of depth to it compared to the original game. Like, copy function was just a stroke of genius on Masahiro Sakurai's part. Because, you know, it adds so much replay value to it on its own. But then, you know, so you got all the different secrets and levels, the fact that there's all kinds of unique moves with the different power-ups and everything. Like, it's just such a fun little game. And, yeah, I can see why Kirby became such an icon after this, because it really is something special. So, like, I highly recommend this. I do recommend Kirby's Dream Land as well, but between the two Kirby games I played, this is the one that I would recommend.